Marvel Rivals took over the hero shooter world and established a strong foothold in the community 1 month after it was released. But it can't be all fun and games, right? And what better place to look for the flaws of the game than Steam, where all the distinguished players reside to critique the game with utmost care. I'd rather vacuum seal my nuts in a bag with a feral dog with rabies than be continuously touched by Venom, Jeff, and Hella. I'm stuck playing this game, help me.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Got stomped, terrible game. 0 out of 10, need more characters with fat ass, please. 0 out of 10, no Batman. I think I'm getting too old for this. Everything is great until you level up and join competitive mode. I've been living for 26 years but didn't yet know that I have like 6 to 7 fathers, and most of them are around 15 to 16 years old. Nice art style, but not enough pornography like Overwatch. Okay, let's get this out of the way then. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Game Chinese copy Overwatch balanced by Xi Jinping with Mao Zedong as the dev lead. Paladins ripoff. What? Cheap fake copy of Overwatch. Goose. If you enjoy this game. Overwatch but in bad. And Overwatch already is bad. This game will die in a week when Overwatch 2 new season comes out. Huh? Same filth as Overwatch. One game will put you with the worst team going against the unemployment zone. So the entire molding process even crosses language barriers, because look at this next thing. I don't need to understand to know what's happening.
Overwatch
and Marvel Rivals do have a lot of similarities, and some are more blatant than others, but don't all games in this genre have that problem? Both have battle passes, both have abilities with cooldowns and ultimates, and both have the same archetypes of characters. Here's a clip I found that really shows some of the most egregious ones.
Squirrel Girl has Junkrat's grenade launcher, Star-Lord's E is a mini Reaper alt, Spider-Man's alt is a Reaper's alt, Venom has a swing and ground pound like Ball, Black Panther has Genji's Swift Strike, Hela has Echo sticky bombs, the list goes on and on.
Marvel Rivals certainly did copy from Overwatch, but so did Overwatch from Team Fortress 2, and so on and so forth. This time we just got a hero shooter which is fun for most people and has a honeymoon period. I bet if Concord had succeeded that it would be heavily compared to Overwatch 2 too, and it was compared with it a little. However, a mid-game with unappealing designs cannot stand out in such a saturated market. What interests me more is the direct competition in China. Overwatch cannot operate by itself in China and needs a distributor to help out with the rules the Chinese government put out. And that helper was NetEase. The collaboration between the two ended in 2023 and already got renewed. But Marvel Rivals is also under NetEase's care, and it got released 2 months before Overwatch's return into the Chinese market. And speaking of those rules, this is where the next set of complaints are coming in. Strange that I cannot speak about my fondness for Winnie the Pooh. Game chat filtered to suit Chinese propaganda. This is unacceptable and a huge red flag. It's obvious that since it's owned by a Chinese company, NetEase, that they would ban some stuff because they're commies. Typing Free Taiwan is somehow censored alongside anything that the CCP doesn't like. As a full-blooded, gun-wielding, country-loving German, I can only agree on that front. There really isn't anything to say here besides the obvious. If there is a no-go for this game, this is it. Another issue that's prevalent in the reviews is optimization. Optimize the game, make Squirrel Girl fatter. Crash, crash, crash. Constant crashing. The game is fun though, but I'm getting restrictions due to crashes, so I can't even play. Oh, my PC! Very nice optimization. Crash, crash. This game literally messed up my PC. Tell me why Doctor Strange portals made my PC go into a non-stop ducking restart session, frying my GPU. Bro, I can't even run Among Us anymore. This is a legitimate problem for players. 1 month after release, the game did not receive any optimization patches, and judging by the graph, it doesn't seem to be an end-all be-all. But let's wait and see if any future patches remedy those concerns. Let us look at the bright side of life then. And Steam too. What do the good reviews have to say? Surely the responses are much more nuanced than the "how do I play as Batman?" This game is incredible until Jeff eats your entire team and self-suicides with them.
Armed and dangerous!
Sorry, what the hell are you doing?
Again!
The memes that got made by the community are pretty good. You know a game is healthy when the memes transcend the player base and Tony Stark gets transformed into a psychopathic maniac. Jarvis, kill that family of 4. It's hard to play Venom with one hand when his caked up gyat is all over my screen.
I'm hulky! Gross!
It's like Overwatch, but it doesn't make me want to put my dick in the blender. It is very similar to Overwatch, but the game is good. The developers care and there's no SA cases. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's as good as Overwatch was, but it's better than Overwatch is. The 3 reasons to play: not Overwatch, and not Overwatch. That's a thumbs up. Apparently we're not done talking about Overwatch yet. The game has been getting worse and worse for a long time. As an Overwatch player, I can tell you that only 2 good balance patches have been put out in the last 6 months. With the broken promise of PvE, the entire reason the sequel was made is gone. Blizzard really put Overwatch into a position in which every half-decent game could overtake the market, and Marvel Rivals is that game. It's not just a decent game either, it's pretty good. And a lot of people just wanted to jump ship the first good chance they get. I'm personally happy about this development, even as an Overwatch player, simply because of competition. Overwatch 2 has been lackluster for a while now, and I hope that the developers start implementing good changes into the game for once. Almost all the big Overwatch 2 streamers are playing Marvel Rivals now. Some of them are even trying to completely rebrand like Necros, known as an avid Genji player, now becoming a Spider-Man main in Marvel Rivals. And it's not just Necros. Flats, SK, Wanted, and so many more of them are not playing Overwatch at the time. Flats even tells his community that he literally doesn't want to play.
But I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I've never had my desire to play Overwatch truly hit 0 before until this exact moment. I've always had at least a small desire.
Incoming!
I truly have 0 at the current moment.
It's so bad that the reviews in Overwatch 2 start to mention Marvel Rivals. 2 words destroy this game. Marvel Rivals. Rivals diff. Marvel Rivals clone.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
Don't really play anymore, but came back here to leave this after playing Marvel Rivals. Htwo is also free, play that instead. Marvel Rivals beating Overwatch in its own genre, from hero shooters to corn. Overwatch 2 had it coming. It's trash compared with Marvel Rivals. Don't waste your time. As of now, I am 3 months clean of Overwatch 2, and I can appreciate the sun warming my skin, the songs of the birds each morning, the beauty of drinking 2 liters of water each day. My skin is cleared. My mind has found peace since I stopped playing this garbage. The devs will wipe their shoes on your face and expect you to be thankful. Love yourselves and don't play this toxic waste. This one hits too close to home. Playing Overwatch is essentially Stockholm Syndrome at this point. Everything the devs say is potentially gaslighting as the past has shown, and I still cannot quit this game. The only thing that really keeps me playing is that I have friends that play too. I do hope that Marvel Rivals can copy the experience of making friends through the game, and not the one where you want to put your dick in a blender. With Season 1 dropping as well, the game will receive another massive influx in players, and the hype doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. NetEase needs to majorly screw over the player base to make this fail, and I don't think they will. So to cap this video off, I'll just read some reviews I found particularly funny. Please add sex with big titty goth chicks. My nipples have never been harder than when I play this game. They probably thought Overwatch would never come to Steam and made this. Meanwhile, Overwatch indeed did come to Steam. Now we have 2 Overwatches. No one's racist and toxic just yet. 1 second queue times, this game is dead. Don't bother. I would rather smash my nuts with a metal hammer, each ball a different strength. Nobody reads the reviews anyways, so I'll just say I'm gay. He's right behind me, isn't he? The game is very fun, but then gay Hawkeye, Moon Knight and Iron Fist players make you want to kill yourself. Another 20 trillion Kiriko skins.